Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're doing good amidst the intensity. It surely has been turned up a notch, but in a really good way, because the full moon activation that I spoke about, that I worked on together with the Essene Grey Line and the Ascension Express container I'm holding, was super epic. And again, I know it's not just us, but that was very focused work, and it surely created some really big magic. So all the lunar artificial matrices fully dissolved, all of the distortions, lunar distortions, especially within the divine feminine, fully cleared, again within us all, because it's not about gender. And that's fully clearing all of the shadow body distortions, dark matter layer distortions, and also all remaining mind control programming. So now we have crystal clear clarity, fully rising, so we can see ourselves clearly, other people clearly, and our realities also will become crystal clear as our diamond heart and mind have unified as one, and the two hearts beat as one again. And it's all been unified between, the divine masculine and feminine aspects within us all. So the Cosmic Kryst fully awakens, has awakened, and is fully arising within us all. And a big part of that is the divine masculine rising now. Again, it's really one, because the new Krystal Cathedral divine blueprint of the Cosmic Kryst is really androgynous. So it's also known as the Crystal Sophia, and it's also connected to the Albion light body in the planetary body. And again, this is really a cosmic undertaking. So this is us returning to divine blueprints, the true beingness of the Christ, the second coming of the Christ. And Christmas, Christmas, has been a theme. It's funny, where I am still in Glendalough. And I have to say, I've been slammed with the energies here since I arrived. I had to add another day for several reasons, but mainly because we couldn't move. We were just so tired the whole time. Today was the first day we went for a proper walk, and it was so amazing. The energies are so high here, really crystalline. Like, it's just like, ooh, you're literally walking on crystal mountains. It's part of Wicklow Mountains in Ireland, just south of Dublin. Anyway, definitely worth a visit. So also what was activated today, super immense. The Krystal Cathedral network is coming fully online. That's going to be a big part of the activation for the 8-8, so for the Lionsgate. So I've put it all together. The description is up. The activation is up. As soon as you sign up, the activation will start working in your field. Again, it's a clearing, healing, balancing, harmonizing, upgrading of your whole morphogenetic field. All of these activations I offer are really Ascension booster sessions. So they just help you to keep clearing, healing, upgrading your field. Again, they can't do it just for you. You also need to do your work. But it will, greatly assist you and accelerate your ascension journey. If you do take part, or like decide to take part, feel guided. Again, it's not for everyone in these activations, because they're really here to bring in these new instruction sets and divine blueprints for the new Cosmic Kryst, because that's what I'm here to hold. And that's what we came to resurrect. And it's connected with the Cosmic Reunion Party, the Supernova of the Heart event, the One Heart Mind, and the tribes all reuniting as one. That's the unity field. And the divine twin flames hold that. Okay, that blueprint together as they fully reunite as one in divine hierogamic union, which the activation is also very much about, because the Cosmic Kryst is then both unified as one, is what fully ignites new earth. And it's here now. It's literally, it's here now. It's here now. All remaining doubts, worries, insecurities, fully, we're done. But you have to align with it. You have to really claim it. You have to be really focused right now. Everything you've ever learned, have experienced, every lesson, initiation test, all culminates in this now. So it's choice points. You either let go of the past, like really need to let go now. All of the storylines, just let it go. once you learn the lessons, you alchemize them, and you know, it's like, it doesn't matter where you've been, what you've done. You can write your own hero story as you just let go of the false ego self, because you're not your thoughts, you're not your belief systems, you're not your emotions. And once you fully heal any deep-seated wounds and traumas, you will then see clearly again and can, you know your true self, have resurrected your true self, the true Cosmic Kryst, your version, your unique self aspect within that divine blueprint, which is cosmic. And you help everybody else to pick up on this, because as the core of the cosmic monad heals, fully heals, which I've been holding with the Ascension gray line container specifically, again, it's really alchemical work. Anything we do via intention, and we're guided to, because it's our mission here, literally, to fulfill this and bring us all home. So, but we need to be really, really focused, especially right now. And I know we've been really tired. I mean, the immensity, the light codes flooding in, the immensity of the light. I mean, it's all for your greater good. Quite frankly, I just feel super crystallized and activated since the full moon activation, since we cleared. Like, it literally is just clearing all of the false overlays. Fully now, like, this is the final quantum breakthrough. It's here now, it's happening, it's completing. But you do need to jump. Always. Again, you know, you always keep creating. That's the whole thing. We never know what's been fully created until the next moment, so to say. So thoughts create matter. Your belief system is your only limit, literally. Okay. And if anyone is asking how long will we talk about this and say these things, and you know, when do we know we're done? When there's no more doubt, for those who are fully ascending, which is now. And perseverance is key, not giving up is key. And yes, in between we can have moments where it's just like, that's it, I'm done, and all of this. But we're never really done if this is like, it's literally written into our DNA, into our blueprints, our missions, our purpose, our destiny, our hero's journey. But you do need to walk it, you do need to ignite it. You need to activate the path. And my calls and activations do really help you with this, anything and everything I transmit. So thank you so much for anyone who took part in the full moon activation for my group, and the last, and any of the calls, especially in July, that are all available on my Ko-fi page, or also within the Ascension Express container. So for those who are part of the Ascension Express container, just to double confirm, so you can cancel anytime. You signed up for a month from when you sign up, and you also get a back catalog. So when you sign up now, you also get all the July activations that are posted there. And you find the posts on the Ko-fi page on the post section, and you just look for a little lock symbol, like a lock and key. And it says for Ascension Express, you know, numbers, something like this. And they're highlighted, but they're in between the normal posts. But this is how you find all that has been posted there. And I will also make a summary in a few days. I try my best to, for the ones from July. Just again, I've been so slammed, really. I have so many notes, so much to share, but I will try and make it short, because we do need a lot of rest, and especially the Divine Feminine. And for what I'm holding, I do need to really focus on the inner equilibrium, highest frequency, to bring all of this in, to hold the container. There's so much involved in me holding these containers and activations and frequencies. It's literally like a full-time job, next to doing all the AI and admin and everything. So this needs to be honored. For those that know the value of these activations and calls, they're very powerful. Everybody picks up what they are ready for within a template and have already cleared. Again, your higher self and God is ultimately in charge. I bring in the frequencies, the keys and codes, activations, and then they go out into the field. And together we really anchor so much light and frequency. So again, thank you so much for everybody who's taken part, has taken part. And it truly is timeless in quantum. Whenever you do all of them, everything is. And it's quantum completing now. So again, if you want to join for the 8-8 activation, where we're going to fully call in, ignite the new divine triple solar masculine and feminine, but especially the new Sun King, also the Solar Dragon King, the Fisher King, the Magic Grail King, the masculine fully rising as the protector of the divine feminine, of all that is sacred in life, returning divine law and justice and order by rising in his full true divinity and pushing all the way through. And we're here now. It's done. So I expect miracles. Of that I'm sure, because it's Christ Mass. The Christ awakens fully, the Cosmic Kryst, which is the divine feminine, masculine, in divine union. Okay, fully now. And this is what's igniting. Also, we're anchoring with the activation, the Krystal Cathedrals, which is us housing the body of God and the consciousness, God consciousness. And fully aligning with this, because Ascension is all about your connection with Source. This is what it's all about. And that's why I keep going on about it. That's divine union. That's Ascension. Okay? My little helper is here as well. She guided me actually to Glendalough because she loves it. Did you love your walk today? You did like the banana tree though, although I think it's an elephant tree. Oh, it was amazing. So beautiful. It was good though. But yeah, we're tired, so I'm going to keep it short. Anything you want to say, cuteness? Burp. Okay, that's always good. Now, clear things. So the wait is finally over, okay? Divine unions are here. I believe, I'm not even going to say anymore. Again, we take this from one now moment to the next. I haven't been given more than the 18th of August for kind of divine weddings, unions, like, and again, it's happening quantum. So I really, even talking in dates is always so annoying. But whilst we still deal with all this, okay, we utilize it and alchemize it just like the moon, okay, in order to get rid of it. And it will. As the divine union is fully complete, we're done here. And that fake moon and anything and everything that's fake dissolves with it, because we're back to divine order. Because they together hold the unity field, which is the frequency and the Trinity wave, the Holy Grail. These are Holy Grail marriages that are anchoring this, the Trinity wave and the unity field, aka New Earth activators on behalf of all. So again, as the core of the cosmic monad heals, all heal. So we are fully ignited today, like the axial tilt is fully corrected now of the planet. And we're fully locked into the heart of Andromeda and the Crystal Heart Matrix in Aqualasha. And this is fully igniting our solar aspects, the crystalline core of the earth, our hearts, the permanent seed atom, and the crystals in there. So we're going to be working on this as well. So this is fully activating. Again, I've also been working with the Emerald Heart Network, and it's really for me interconnected with the Diamond Grid. And is also part of the new telecommunication network. Okay, and again, telepathy, because somebody asked me, is really like, it's the most natural form of communication. It's like when you have a baby and, they can't speak and you just sense what they want. It's a knowing, it's energetic. It's not like word by word, although this sometimes can also happen. But it's more energetic of just knowing, okay, of what somebody is transmitting to you. And again, the new telepathic language is really, it's like kind of pictures are being transmitted together with a whole data download, so to say. And that's how we will be in our already at higher level communicating, because that really clears out any of the separation that language brings in, and any confusion, miscommunication, mistranslation. Because even when you speak the same language, it's frequency, okay, it's consciousness. So people can't get you at a certain, when I hold totally different belief systems and thought forms. But as the new unity grid fully ignites, we're all in the same God source consciousness. But again, everybody has to align by their own frequency and the choices they make, so forth. Okay. But again, anything is possible in any now moment. Again, we're not here to fix anyone. We give everybody the gift of sovereignty, being able to heal themselves, but you can show them, how, this is how I did it. This is why it's so important to share our stories when it's relevant in regards to, you know, here, this is what I had to go through, and this is how I, you know, helped heal myself. And maybe that works for you. It might not. But we're not like, you know, judging and coming from a place of, oh, I need to fix or heal this person anymore. It's just a giving from an overflowing cup. And again, not having this kind of false helper syndrome, whilst we also know we are here to make the shift happen. So it's both ends. So we're doing it on behalf of all, but we can't, you know, specifically do it for anyone, so to say. But we can show them the way, which is what we're here for, and the light and the truth. And it's really all about truth, which is love. So we had 13 M-class flares in the last few days. We've been blitzed. We also had geomagnetic storms. This is the perfect cosmic shifting quantum weather where you just, whenever you do grid and gate work, and I've been doing a lot of this, everything gets super amplified, which it has. So all of the work, anything you've been working on and through, gets super amplified on all layers and levels of consciousness. Okay, not just energy work, but that specifically, and anything you send out in the consciousness, especially when you have raised levels of geomagnetic activity. Also, the Lion's Gate is really like the magnetic peak cycle, usually in the year. So within your atomic structure and magnetic fields, you have more magnetic energy. And this is like really also helping us now to really fully anchor the supermagnetism of the mother. And again, it goes beyond any date, but the 8/8 will be a very good day, and already is. Again, this is already now active in the field. This is already happening. So this is outside of time. We're not waiting for any date, time, anything at all. Never again. We're fully rising now, every now moment. That's the only time anything ever happens. Okay? Not waiting for nothing anymore. All the interference patterns, blocks, density, fully dissolved. Keep claiming this for yourself. Everybody still needs to do their own work. Let me be very clear on this. Uska Aishanata. So I can't do it for you. I can help and assist, do this more quickly and easily by sharing all I do. But yeah, anyway, we're here now. So also just drop out of your mind. Try not to fix things you can't fix. Like whenever I try to get a home permanently, it's like not quite happening. I need to fully surrender this. As well as I know one way or another, it's going to happen because I will make it happen. But what we're activating again is the Krystal Cathedral, which is the golden and crystalline cities. And they're literally ready. Like this is just about, I mean, the home I've been working towards for many years is heaven on earth. That's what I literally stand for. Because I hold it in my blueprint at the core. So we are projecting our new home out. You don't need to know the details, but they will arise and awaken fully now from within your DNA, especially as we're coming together with our soul tribe. And right now there's a big, again, seeding out happening, as in like, you need to see, are people like fully with you? And like, for example, within my groups, fully all in, or not really? Because this is crunch time and I need my containers to be as clear as possible. So also for those that want to take part in the activation for the 8/8 gateway, the stronger a believer you are, that's the one who gets to save Christmas, so to say. I was watching the Christmas Chronicles movie. So literally, it's the believers who do this, okay? It's persistence. It's like the belief systems. It's what's created. It's already there. You knowing it's already there is what creates it. It's already here. But you just need to align with the frequency, especially now. So I really need believers. I need people who are all in, and the purer and the more powerful the container becomes. And the more powerful we all become. A big theme is also you need to keep honing, cultivating, strengthening your gifts and abilities, your power. That's how you get more. So right now, really full focus. Like it's like, yeah, it's a dream, because it's getting very lucid, as well as focusing on Ascension. Forget about all the 3D bullshit that's fully dissolving now. You're not supposed to worry about anything. As you don't worry about how you're going to pay or do or whatever, the more miracles will appear. Because we're going way beyond money, as well as we're still using it in order to transcend any kind of remaining black magic around it. And that also had to do with the emasculation of the masculine. And it's done like through black magic, and had also a lot to do with the kind of ancient stories around Osiris and Yeah. And basically that's all fully clearing now, as also what's so important is that the divine masculine, again within us all, it's not about gender, but you know, that we really see wherever you have been or still are serving the false light, who everyone is, because now we get crystal clear vision. You need to really practice your discernment and boundaries. You carry sacred keys and codes, Stargate access, that you can't just give to anyone by being in La La Land and not paying attention. So it's serious as well as it's a dream. But you want to get out of this nightmare, don't you? So no more distractions, no more having anyone create for you. Okay. Like listen out what people are saying, but you're not even supposed to listen what anyone is telling you is possible or not. What do you believe is possible or not? Because you need to really believe in it. You need to have no doubts around it anymore. Full confidence as well as full detachment to any specific outcome. That's where the magic happens, which is where we're now. Just full detachment, because you know none of this is real. Everything is transient. What is not real? None of physical reality is ultimately real. It's all imagined. It's all a holographic projection from the one mind. Quantum physics basically agrees. And that's what really combines and crosses the divide between the left and the right brain. Quantum science, between science and spirituality. Anyway, it's our thoughts that create matter. That's what we can master. Although once you're fully aligned with God's source consciousness, you're just projecting out heaven on earth because you're in alignment with cosmic consciousness. What else would you do? Because you're no longer hooked into any mind control programming, which you have been fully cleared and deleted now. But you need to fully surrender and leave your false ego self behind, or rather alchemize it, and no longer having it run the show, and also be very, you know, almost detached emotionally from certain decisions where you can love someone really deeply, but still not, you know, want to have them kind of interfere in your life and cause you any stress, you know. So, and again, we really need to call in our soul family, which is also only that we can do, which we can do when we're truly in our true authentic self, no longer afraid at all to speak our truth. Okay. And again, every moment is different. Sometimes you just observe. No words need to be spoken. Sometimes silence is gold. But a lot of the time, especially right now, you're here to speak the truth that you were afraid to speak before. No matter if you're going to be laughed at, ostracized, demonized, abandoned, rejected, because that's what you fully need to transcend as your fully sovereign God self. Because you understand nobody's projections have anything to do with you unless you take them on. And if you don't, they go back to the sender. So that's what's happening now. That's your fully sovereign field, healed, sealed. No longer taking on any negative projections, energetically negative energies projected at you. It's a big part. And to make very clear decisions of what we want and don't want in our lives, and fully align with our truth, what we really want. The new earth realities you want to fully frequency align with. You need to speak it into existence in the now moment, in the present tense, right now. Okay, no more it will happen. It's about to happen. It's here now, all the time. Here now, here now. Frequency, beliefs, words, thoughts, all actions align with this. But it's not about just pretending that it's so. It's like really feeling it. Yeah. So the feeling and the thoughts together as one. And then it creates, because what has happened now with the heart and the mind fully merging between the masculine and feminine aspects and principles and twin flames. Now the womb this is now fully healed with the dark matter and shadow body and pain body, and our Rasha body, the eternal cosmic spirit body, fully healed. So this is where this can fully activate now. Okay, all distortions gone. Everything flows from here as you're fully aligned with your true self. Okay, and observe any limiting thought forms arising as they're fully clear. And just know them for the beliefs and thought forms that have created the old realities. And now you get, as you get out of your mind and just observe them into your heart, you get to create all new as this fully dissolves, okay? But you need to stop the old stories. It doesn't matter what it is, however true you think it is. This is not true. You want to project a whole new reality, so you now need to fully let go of the past. It's no more. It's unless you just keep recreating it in your mind. It is no more. It's gone. So master your thoughts and emotions, okay? Whilst your intuition is God speaking to you and through you and guiding you, which is what all of this is about, okay? But you need to discern. You can only really truly know when God is speaking to you, when you've healed all these wounds and traumas and no longer mistake, you know, triggers for intuition guiding you. Because you can feel the truth by knowing, like, truth is always based in love. It's not based in fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. That's your deciding factor if you want to try and, you know, figure out what's what. So for being in full true divine union with God and your true and authentic self, which is true self-love, which is this moment like my heart can feel this is all about to go supernova, because it is. It's almost like a 1-year anniversary from last year's activation and unfoldings. So as you're in full self-love, you truly believe that you deserve the very best in life. And you no longer have underlying subconscious programming running full of fear, guilt, shame. Especially guilt and shame blocks abundance. And again, there are many layers to it that we don't know until, you know, again, we've been going through this clearing process, which is like, you know, oh, okay, this is mine as well. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper. And all of the ego deaths, etc., etc. But basically, as we are free of judgments, which is fragmentation, separation in our fields, free of all remaining doubts, worries, insecurities, fears, resentments, anger, frustration, unforgiveness, shame, and guilt, you're done. Okay? Because it's all the false programming, it's all inversions of the truth. You need to learn the lessons, correct them in your field and consciousness. No longer do that stupid stuff, so to say. But it's not a lot of the time what we thought it would be, because a lot of the judgments, again, of what's right or wrong have been given to us. So you really need to figure this out for yourself. Okay? You know, make up your own mind. What feels good for you? This is quantum. What's good one now moment is not the next, and you're done with it. Okay? Let it naturally unfold. Don't force things. That would be my suggestion. Because that's self-love. As well as, you know, you need to have discipline with certain things. It's one now moment to the next. Okay? But like, taking rest and more sleep and so forth when your body is called for, it's not being lazy. It's sacred work. It's when the transformation really happens, okay? And then you feel great now. And we will, full of life force. Again, the staff, our inner essential column, fully aligned now with the Crystalline Core of Andromeda. Back into the God worlds, it's fully igniting the eternal source flows now of the sacred butterfly pattern of the Yangon flow. Okay, the crystal lotus flower patterns, all connected to the permanent seed atom, the spark within our heart, fully bursting our hearts wide open now. As we fully reunite as one cosmic tribe, all from within, as well as without, okay, because that's where the fun really starts to happen now. And gratitude unlocks our limitless abundance. So once you've learned all the lessons, believe me, once you see the big picture, all you're left with is utter gratitude for all of this. And all has been as if just after the birth of the new baby, forgotten, all the pain, okay? Whilst the lessons remain, which is the important part. But you need to let go of the history. You need to let go of the history now. Because you want to remember a new ancient future where none of this, as if none of this has ever happened. Can't speak anymore. Need to stop. Now, remember. What is really true? The new reality is also ancient future, back to the future, is also holographic projection, but it's organic. So when I say false matrix overlays, there's literally false artificial overlays. They're projected out from within you, ultimately. It comes back to these inverted thought forms, belief systems. And they're projected out of false realities. So it's like 95% of what you're looking at, all of this artificialness is not supposed to be. What's really real is heaven on earth. There's no in between. In between are all false, artificial ascension timelines that have been propagated since Ascension was invented, because it's all hijacked. Okay, so you need to see through the programming. The divine masculine needs to see through the false prophets, leaders, speakers, gurus out there. And you can't do it, you need to feel it. And again, when you're still in trauma, in inverted like programming and so forth, and resolving things, you will be gravitating towards, you know, inverted leaders, teachers, gurus, teachers. It's resonance. The same as when we're in our false self, we attract other false people. It's the same principle, okay? For us to resolve all of this. So all you really have to do, align with your true self, everything flows from here, okay? Which is you aligning with truth, but you need to look at the shadow and the light and fully alchemize it. Your shadow is pure gold. It's because you've judged it, you've been projecting it either onto others or have been suppressing it. As you give it a big old hug and have some cups of tea with it, you will find it's your best ally and sees you through. Because you do need to fight fire with fire in this game. And just one word on Sinead O'Connor, just because it comes in. Yeah, this is the freaking result of spiritual warfare, of course. She was an angel, nothing short of that, and much more. So, but you need to see still, everybody's made contracts still at the highest level. Again, because she serves as a catalyst for certain things in the field and also to clear and become more apparent and come up in the awareness as all of this is clearing, all of the spiritual warfare and attacks. Okay. So, yeah. And again, nobody's really dying here. And also, I mean, this is all about alleviating the suffering of all. 222. No more suffering as we fully learn the lessons as the cosmic monarchs. So as we heal, all heals. Core monad, core of the core heals all the cosmic family reunited, the Holy Trinity, divine masculine, feminine, cosmic mother, father principles, archetypes fully resurrected now, fully igniting the field. This is us quantum completing everything. Again, join me for the 8-8 activation, or even after. Again, this will also go beyond that. And again, it's timeless. It's already here. So nice in things. Keep quantum merging with that. Don't wait for nothing, anything, especially not linear time, for anything to happen. Quantum merge. So there's no one other like you. So celebrate your uniqueness. That's what's igniting your own unique divine blueprint from within the cosmic monad. That's what we need. Okay, we don't need copies. That's what they did. That's what you say. Okay, and the divine feminine is truly ready to not, and because she's tired of walking this path on her own in the physical. For the divine masculine to now fully come in the physical, fully rising, them two together as one, the two suns again shining as one. Uri, Aina, Sun, Kira, Sanatara, Ushinai. So the past is gone, let it go. Be now in the true, eternal now moment self and see what's really real. Can only be revealed in the now moment. Okay, let your mind go, drop it into your heart, and let it lead you back home. So this is not about being perfect, but it's about being your real, true, authentic self, free of judgment and true divine union with God and all of life everywhere. That's Ascension. Asana. That's divine union. And all discord, separation, fragmentation is resolved from within. The one. There's only one of us here, remember. Aina Karata. That's the depth forgiveness. That's the total forgiveness within the oneness. As you forgive yourself, you forgive all others. That's what truly frees us. That's your abundance right there. That's what you need to do. Never mind how it comes about. Okay? Specifics, you let go of. Give it to God. Big surrender, as well as you know you're here to make the magic happen. It's both ends. You're God's boots on the ground. He needs us to anchor frequency, run activations, do things like I do. Everything counts. Now, if you can't value your gifts and abilities, who will? So you need to wear them proud. okay, you need to also value the time and energy you spend sharing them, and then also just with the people who are really getting it, especially at this point, because otherwise you're wasting your energy and your sacred life force and your sacred healing medicine. All right, and we've done this with the negative aliens for a long time, although it's not wasted. But now is the point where everybody's learned enough. You either get it now or you don't, but it's your choice. As well as we're all just playing roles here. We're all just being little, you know, like it's a dream, and it's one consciousness dreaming itself into existence through infinite unique expressions of the Godhead, and it's beautiful. So we're here to celebrate now our uniqueness, our differences, and no longer laugh at one another, because it's really just us judging ourselves, not being in full true divine union with all aspects of God. Okay, whether it's just judgment, resentments, being afraid of anything, like that's just nonsense. Literally, there's nothing to be afraid of. Any distortions you ever pick up on, it's like, oh, interesting. Okay, how can we then fix this? That's how you need to think, not like to be afraid of it and create more of that. Because these are all mind control programs. Anything that keeps you in fear and separation and polarity consciousness, just look out for it, all right? So remember, your intuition is God speaking to and through you, and that's what it's all about, divine union with God in all life. And as you really let go of history now, the old is gone. Because it is. So we can co-create all new, let go of the stories, and create all new free worlds, because they're here now, already done. It's just about remembering now and fully aligning with this. Okay, with the frequency, you also need to take actions. Every thought, every word, every belief, every action, everything you do, everything is this. So again, it's not about separation and like avoiding 3D life. You make it a game. And you're just merging the dimensions, and you're going to see and override it with heaven on earth. What do you want to see? Crystalline cities, golden cities, everywhere. Like I was actually shown, I'm just getting an activation now, of like literally crystalline golden cities arising, and your hologram is shifting now. Okay, because the primal sound and light fields have been fully corrected. This is what creation is made of. It's flooding fully through the fields. Everything else is just, it's basically not there anymore. And I'm done now, because we are. All right, so join me for the activation if you like. The details are below in the description box. I see you there, if not before. Again, a lot of me time, a lot of, especially the divine feminine, who's given a lot to pull back more into receptive mode. Again, in divine union and perfect balance and harmony with her divine masculine. But again, it's like to bring in more balance. You know, so if you've given a lot, done a lot, like to pull back more, and really, I mean, it's, if you listen to your body, heart, mind, soul, you know what to do in every now moment. But a lot of us could feel this, especially like with these activations and this light flooding us. A lot of rest allows the transformation to happen. But we're here now, where we can play and have fun. So again, whatever you believe is possible or not possible, you're right. So think carefully of what you believe in. Become the master of your reality, of your mind, and project what you really want to see, okay? And you have to do this until you're done. I mean, what else? What do you believe in? It's going to happen. Your choice, okay? So tune in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much love, so many blessings. And let's be this, okay? Let's light it all up. Also, massive dragon awakening. Again, the Solar Dragon King is a big theme with the Divine Masculine fully rising now. And obviously also the Leo energies and the Lyran energies and the Lyrans. Also our Lyran aspects, royal aspects, which is really us embodying our true divine royal DNA blueprint of the Cosmic Kryst is the theme. So join me. What's going on? Keep dropping into your heart and surrender to source, okay? Allow your heart and source to guide you through this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much love, so many blessings. Bye.